Hey guys, if you happen to watch my last ACC video, then you will know that I switched back to the Honda. And what this is actually the race that I did before the last race. This is the race that kind of made me switch back to the Honda, that I really felt that maybe the Ferrari just wasn't the car for me, sadly. And guys, like, I really encourage you to just try a lot of cars. I mean, I'm not upset that the Ferrari wasn't right for me. Like, when I first started racing it, I really did enjoy it, and it's a great car. But I feel I'm just not ready for it or something. I don't know. Like, I'm going to keep practicing with it, though, for sure. But, yeah, this race, there was just a lot of things that happened in this race that, you know what, maybe it just frustrated me. But, again, it was all mistakes that I made. You know, don't get, like, it's not, I'm not blaming the car. You know, it's just, I don't feel very confident with this car for some reason. So again, we started in 19th, and I mean, we're in P16 now, so we did take a couple places already, which is a good thing. Now, one of the issues I have with this car is I think that it's very fast. It's very fast, and you really have to know how to control the power of this car, because when exiting the turns, it's easy to lose control of the car, I feel. At least it is for me. You know, so take that with a grain of salt. Like, everything I say in these videos is pertaining to me. I'm not saying this as like a generalization of any car or track or the game. It's just me personally. So we took that pretty well. We didn't slam in to the rear end of A. Watson, thank God. So again, that's like the first mistake. I was a P16, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I overtook him. I wanted to overtake him, and I just went at it too aggressively. You know, I should have just hung back and just buy my time more. And I've actually watched this like 3 or 4 times before I've put commentary around the video. And I totally see that some of it has to do with just impatience on my part. And that's something that I'm definitely going to work on. But we still are in P16, so that is pretty impressive that I didn't lose any positions when I had that little spin out there. So again, we're coming to my favorite part of the track, which is a little more difficult when there's a car in front of you that insists on braking a lot sooner than I do. Okay, so we overtake him in a very good way this time. You know, it was a good overtake. I didn't lose control trying to overtake him, which that's what happened the first time. So again, when I come out of those corners with this car, it's where I really baby it, because I've spun out so much exiting the turns that I get really nervous about it hitting that gas. So Now at this point, my SA has actually gone up to 23. I started in 22, and it's gone up to 23. So that's pretty cool. And this straight here can be really difficult to overtake on.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, and right there again, I didn't brake enough.
Slow car ahead.
So now we are in last place. Now, as you all know that are into racing, consistency is the most important part of racing, and I just feel like I have no consistency driving this car. Like, every lap is just, who knows? I can't get the consistency down with this car. Again, though, it's a no give up kind of thing, you know. Like, I started in 19th, I worked my way up to 16th. Now I'm back in last place, but I'm not gonna give up because you never know what can happen. Like, we're within striking distance to gain another position, and that's why you should never quit. So we got past him, even though that was probably kind of a dive bomb move, but literally I went around the corner safely. I didn't do it over my limit of the car. I didn't lose control, so I feel like that it was a pretty decent move. Now, one thing I will say about this race is, even though I got dropped back into last place, I was able to catch up to the other cars at least, where at times before when that's happened, I screwed up so bad that they were just gone. There was no catching up to them. So at least this time, I'm not doing so bad that I can't catch the other cars. So right there, we made up another place. It's not all bad news with this race. And again, we have, you know, several places within striking distance. Like, we're not so far away from the rest of the cars. And literally in racing, 1 or 2 great laps, you know, can just work in your favor immensely. So ever since the first lap when I had that little bump there, I've been really cautious to make sure I'm watching the car ahead of me and really see what he's doing. So we avoided that, which is, you know, that's huge for me. So again, like, I feel when I'm driving the Ferrari well, you know, it really works out. But for some reason, I just can't keep the car under control for a whole race. But actually, now that I'm watching this again and talking over it, I'm thinking that maybe I should just stick with it a little longer and just keep practicing at it. Because in all actuality, maybe driving this car did make me a better driver, and that's why I drove the Honda better. You know, maybe the Honda, I mean, obviously the Honda's slower, so maybe the Honda is a little easier to drive compared to this one. But driving this one kind of made me better for the slower cars. I don't know. Now, see, right there, I kind of feel like he cut over into my line. I could be wrong, guys, but that's kind of what I felt about that. And now I'm back in last place yet again. So I had to try to fight to at least get those 2 places back. But again, it didn't take me too long to catch up to them. But I am kind of getting sick of these same 2 guys all the time. I'm just in a constant battle with these 2. So again, the car in front of me right now, Vander's End, he went into that a lot quicker than the guy behind me. I feel like that we kind of went into that around the same quickness, so I easily passed the Aston or Bentley. That's a Bentley back of me, I think. And now we're in P19 again. So as you can see, this race, it's been like up and down. You know, I went from like 19 to 16 to 20 to 18 to 19, and now I'm in P18 again. So those 2 definitely aren't giving me many issues in the race. And really, I feel like this race, my biggest opponent was myself. Like, I was literally just fighting myself. So yeah, I feel like I have to drive pretty flawlessly before I can catch up to the rest of the pack here. Or one of them is going to have to screw up pretty badly for me to steal their position. But again, guys, I'm not editing anything out of these races. I don't feel any good comes out of that. Like, I guess for entertainment purposes, if I was racing a lot better, I would. If it wasn't for the purpose of me, you know, kind of going through this as a beginner and really trying to figure out, you know, what's going wrong and stuff like that, then I probably would edit it out. But as of right now, I just don't see the point in it. Now, I'm up like, what, 1.3 seconds on my time, so I actually put in a really good lap. And again, that boils down to consistency. Now, if I could do that every time, you know, I'd be doing a lot better, but I can't keep that pace up for some reason. Like, I lost a lot of time right there. But as you can see, the Delta's still in the green. We are gaining time. We're up about 0.3 of a second. Well, now we're... Man, that corner really gives me issues. I really take that corner so slow. So there's 3 positions right ahead of me that I am gaining on right now. And I just couldn't seal the deal on that one. He got me coming out of that corner. So again, I managed to overtake at that corner, and now something really strange happens. I was in P15, now I'm in 16, now I'm in P15, and I've only passed 1 car. And now I'm in P16, and nothing has passed me. So I really wish that they would get that sorted out in this game, and I've seen it on PC as well. I've seen PC guys play this game, and now I'm in P17. You know, how did I drop to P17 when no car passed me? I don't really understand. I don't know. I don't understand how that works. You know, so it's very good to kind of pay attention to what position you're in and you know who's in front of you, because sometimes you cannot rely on what's on the screen to tell you. And right there, guys, that's it. That's where I blew it, you know. Again, it's that lack of consistency, and that corner, I'm not gonna lie, that really aggravated me, and I was just really disappointed in myself that I did that, because that was just a stupid mistake. Like, there's no excuse for taking that corner as wide as I did right there. But we are on the last lap, so we're going to keep pushing and hope for the best. And again, and see right there in that first gear, I just lost control. And now I'm back where I started the race in P19. So this was a very frustrating race for me, guys. It really was. But yeah, I want to bring you guys through all of the ups and downs with this, because, you know, not every race is a good one. This was definitely one of my worst, I feel. And that's why it felt so good to get back in the Honda and actually do that race that you've seen prior to this video, where I actually did good. And I think I came in like P14 in that one, so... Whereas this race completely killed my confidence. That race built it back up, I guess. But this is the last lap, and I just... I didn't have enough time to take that guy, so... So yeah, guys, that was the race. I just wanted to show you guys the race that prompted me to change back to the Honda. And honestly, after I've seen this probably about the 4th time, I'm kind of realizing that it was just stupid mistakes, and I just need to control the car better. But I think I'm going to switch back and forth between the Ferrari and the Honda, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm going to go back to the Ferrari and just really practice at it and try to learn how to control it much better. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a beginner like me, I hope you maybe learned something from my mistakes. And yeah, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you back out on the racetrack, guys.